Hello, I'm Wright, and we are at the beautiful Covenant Hills in northern Genesee County, and we are here for band camp. Now, you're probably wondering what band camp is. Well, if you ever watched a football game and saw the formation that the band does while they play their music, well, that's what band camp does. They come here and they work on their steps and they work on their music, and that's what we're going to explore today. The kids will be here for uh, 5 days, 4 nights, and this is the fourth day, so they should be coming along pretty good. And we're going to take you around and show you band camp. Okay, I am here with band president.
Band Booster President.
Now, how long have you been band booster president?
I have been Band Booster President now for 6 years.
6 years, and we should get your name.
My name is Leanne Terry.
And you've had a couple kids go through band.
Yes, my oldest son, Ian, went through band for 4 years, and right now my youngest son, Sean, is a junior and is the drum major this year.
Oh, great.
One of the drum majors.
One of the drum majors. Well, great. This has been great this year. Let's talk a little bit about the band and why we do band camp and everything.
We do band camp to get the kids away from Oxford. It's a big bonding moment for the band. These kids work 9-hour days. They have 9 hours worth of rehearsals, and we get so much done here. But it's a bonding thing for the kids. The kids get to know each other. They get to know the directors. They get to know the support staff, and the parents that come up and chaperone, and the parents that stay and help also.
And they also get to swipe mosquitoes, too.
Mosquito. We're having a bumper crop of mosquitoes this year. It really has been something else up here.
Definitely. Now, who picked the songs for the band this year?
That would be Mr. Gibbons. He chooses the show every year. And he tries to make it a crowd pleaser. Like our lead-off song this year is Counting Stars, which everybody knows is on the radio. So that should be a big hit. And this year's theme is classic rock meets alternative.
Okay, now I know last year we did the James Bond theme. And a few of the kids didn't know who James Bond was, did they?
No, they didn't, but it was an incredibly popular show. In fact, the kids, you can still hear them playing the James Bond theme. It was very popular with the community and with our kids. It's one of our favorite shows that we did.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite, but I'm a big James Bond fan, so that was great. Okay, well, we'll come back to you in a little bit, and we'll go back to the band.
Right now. Hunter. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold.
The big misconception about band is that band kids are nerds or geeks, which is totally untrue. These are some of the most talented, dedicated kids I've ever been had the pleasure to work with. We have athletes, we have varsity athletes, swim, cross country. We've had a couple of football players, all different kind of sports. We also have honor societies, scholar athletes, honor students. They're just a large array of kids in the band. No one's a nerd.
No, they're all great students and a bunch of very high GPA. I wonder what the average is here.
Oh, the average GPA in the marching band is usually above a 3.6.
Oh, that's pretty good.
These kids have very high GPAs. And band is a big part of that because studies have shown when you're playing a musical instrument, it's the connection between your left brain and your right brain. And that also helps in the learning process also. Because when you're marching, it's like walking and chewing gum. Imagine marching and playing an instrument. That takes a lot of brain power to do.
Well, I can't even play an instrument, and walking sometimes is tough with me as well.
Yes, it is.
Or not. Ready?
Here we go. Ready. Front.
Front.
16,
16,
16,
16,
hold
hold
32.
32.
Go, Brianna. Doctor.
Doctor. Seven, eight, steps. Low brass, still going way too far back. Rainer is correct. Trombone. 16, they're 8 steps off.
We've been coming here for 25 years between the two band directors. Covenant Hills has been our off-site band camp home for that long. The kids stay here for 5 days, 4 nights in cabins, and we eat and we sleep here. We have chaperones come up at night and stay with the kids, and this is how we've been doing it. And this is why the band program here is so successful, is because it's a concentrated days where you have nothing but we're working on the show. And you just can't do this in the Oxford environment. There's too many distractions. There's too many reasons that, oh, I don't feel like going to practice today because I got a doctor's appointment. This way we get all the kids all together and there's no distractions.
Also, they do get a little time off and they can go to the beach and there's an ice cream parlor.
Yes, they can go to the beach. They have time off. That they all eat together as a group. The big thing about band camp, it's all about bonding. The kids get to know each other and cohese and become one unit and form these friendships that often are lifelong friendships, and if not, just all the way through high school. Because these kids they spend a lot of time together. So it's just not hanging out and doing your thing at band. They hang out and become friends in the non-band time of their life. And the non-band time that they're having together.
Yes, I know, because my son, he's still friends with everybody, and he graduated 3 years ago, and they're all band members that he's still friends with.
Yes, they are. So that's the big thing is band bonding, and it helps with and they have a blast. The kids they'll come up, they'll be playing their instruments like they had a little impromptu Louie Louie under the big top tent today. They were coming up from the auditorium, bringing their instruments up. Next thing you know, they were all in there with their instruments, just jamming and having a good time. And it's spontaneous things like that that really it ingrains in their brain. Like, wow, remember when we did this at band camp? Remember when we did that? And they have all these memories to draw on.
Absolutely.
And it's something positive about their high school experience. Even if they're not really into anything else, they had band as the bright spot.
Gentlemen, you need to stop talking.
You're going to get really good.
Not learning what you need to learn. Alex Mazurek, are you 10?
I am 10. Amen.
And Olivia, move over. 12 is on the yard line. 9. Where's 9? I'm talking about your original number.
Well, the Oxford band has a lot of people involved in it, and it isn't just Mr. Gibbons. There's quite a few people supporting below him. Can you go through all the people and on down as best you can? I know you're going to be worried about missing out on anybody, but who is there that's involved as well?
Mr. John Hill, He's the jazz band director at the high school. He handles our percussion. He's fantastic. He's another integral part of our family. We have a new family member this year because Pat Parrish retired, and his name is Mr. Corey Jalas, and he's the middle school director. All the 3 band directors, they all involved in marching band, and we're breaking him in this year. And then of course we have the band booster board. Uh, yes, Mr. Gibbons likes to sing. My vice presidents, co-vice presidents, Ben and Amy Delapaz. I can't do this job without them. My treasurer, Kathy Penley, and the secretary, who is my husband, Mark Terry. We
He has to do the job, though, right?
he doesn't have a choice.
He's appointed, right?
He's appointed.
How come I knew that?
Well, I dragged. Well, he dragged me in. He got the job before I was president. And then I have a lot of people on that help out. I have Chrissy Crabell. I have Cheryl Corian, our uniform person who coordinates all our uniforms. She's fantastic. There's just so many things that we have to do. I can just name people that are here at band camp today. There's my good friend Jerry Lynn McBride and my new friend Renee Abraham. She's a freshman. Kelly Abraham, I'm sorry, freshman parent this year. It's been a long.
You got to pass on the baton, right?
Yes, we have to. And of course, Sherry, our nurse. Hi, Sherry. And Emily Connolly. She is our chairperson for Tag Day. I mean, we just have a lot of parents, and I would love to have more parents to come to our band booster meetings.
Yeah,
Are your feet sore?
pretty. Yeah,
That's band camp, isn't it?
yeah, it really is.
I'm sorry I grabbed you. I know
No,
you didn't want me
yeah,
to.
No, that's fine.
So one more day, huh?
Yep. Tomorrow afternoon we're done.
And is this your last year?
I'm a junior. So
You're a
I'll start
junior.
next year. Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. All right. Well, good. Well, we'll see ya. Have a good time tonight. Okay, I'm here with Sammy. What's your last name?
Spikuza?
Rakusa. How do you get to be? You're the drum major.
Yes.
How do you get to be a drum major?
Well, I auditioned for the band and for Mr. Gibbons. And Mr. Gibbons, Mr. Hill, and last year's drum majors made the decision on who gets to be drum major this year.
That means you don't get to play an instrument, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit heartbroken about that, honestly. A little bit heartbroken about not marching as much, but there's a lot more responsibility with being drum major, and I was really looking forward to that.
I know. What instrument did you play before that?
Clarinet.
Clarinet. Well, good. Well, this was Sammy. She's the drum major. And how many more do we have? We have 2 more. Okay. 3 more. Okay, you got 3 majorettes. Well, thank you, Sammy. I know you got to get back to work there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ready, run! Horns up, move.
Saxophones. Attitude check. Clarinet. Attitude check.
Do the flutes! Hey, Gavin, do the flutes!
Flute. Attitude check.
Stop. Can you go back to that measure 17?
Fundraising, a lot of this is done through the boosters and the parents and all that. And I know I've seen you at Seymour Lake Park at the concession. We always have band people there. There's some other things that the band does to support all this.
Yes, marching band is a large black sucking hole of money. It takes I mean, I'm just being perfectly blunt. It takes a lot of money to put these kids on the field. Our uniforms average $600. They have to be dry cleaned. They have to be maintained. It's instruments, music. The show, we have to pay somebody to create the show. We just don't.
Choreograph?
You have to choreograph the show, what we call the drill. So we have several fundraisers during the year. We have Tag Day in the fall where the kids ask for donations out in the community. Seymour Lake Ball Field, we run the concession stand out there, and that helps the band program. And Bowl-a-thon, where Collier's Lanes helps us out and sponsors a bowl-a-thon where the kids come out and have a good time, and part of the proceeds are donated to the band program. And we also have sponsorship where local businesses sponsored the band, and we'll have a banner this year at the football game, and they have their name in our programs, which meets tremendous amount of people. If you have your name in this program, you're reaching 300 to 500 people every time we have a band concert. And we usually have about 6 band concerts a year. So that's a broad, for any businesses that would like, to be interested in that, you're reaching a broad spectrum of people in Oxford.
Well, I know Oxford has some of the best mom and pop businesses.
Yes.
I'll tell you, they have been so supportive of all our sports and band, you're saying as
they're
well.
Very supportive of the band program, very supportive. We couldn't do without them.
And I noticed that the franchises aren't here, and it's all the mom and pop guys that seem to really be putting a lot out for the local community, isn't it?
It is. It's all the local businesses. We don't have any franchises that support us. It's all people, the good people of Oxford and their businesses that really support the program.
We run into that with the sports over and over again, Oxford, and the football field. Look at the guys they put their houses up, and that's just the way people are in Oxford. We have great families here, don't we?
Yes, we do. We absolutely do. And we couldn't do without them. And the other part of marching band is we can't do it without parents. With parents support, helping us out, the parents that come up to band camp and help out, we couldn't do it without them. We really couldn't. It's just not the kids. It's the parents' support for letting their kids be here, coming out to help chaperone. And we have our nurse, Sherry, that's been here for 14 years. She comes every year and takes vacation time to help to be our band nurse. And she's just marvelous. And we have a couple of our staff, Andrew Goodson, who is an alumni. Every year he takes vacation time. When did he graduate? 2001, 2000. And every year he takes vacation time, spends his vacation out with the band and helping out.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, well, thank you.
Hey, you know what? I love band.
All right. All right. Now we are about ready to unravel this year's T-shirt. So here we go. Drum roll, please. Can you do a drum roll? Come on, roll them tongues. Drum roll now. Ta-da! Hey! And we want it. How about that? It says classic meets alternative rock, Oxford Marching Band, 2014. With band director, Mr. Gibbons.
Hi.
I know you've had a long day, and this is the last thing you want to do is talk to me, but you want to go home, don't you?
Yeah, I'm ready to go home. It's been a long week, but a great week. A great week. So.
Well, I was here the first day, and it's a big improvement already.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the progress they've made. It's a young band. There's like 40 freshmen in the band this year. And so, I coming into the week and last week when we did our pre-camp at the high school, I was like, man, I don't know. Yeah. And I don't know what's going to happen and how they're going to respond and but the freshmen have been great. And I'm really happy with the progress they've made considering how young the band is.
Yeah, the music's pretty good, too. I mean, last year was kind of hard, and then I know the Pirates of the Caribbean 2 years ago was really difficult.
Pirates of the Caribbean was really difficult. Last year was a show that the kids in the band loved, that we did James Bond, and they loved that show a lot. And because we've done kind of two years in a row of movie music, I thought we'd go back to something that's more kind of a rock feel. And so we did something that's classic rock and alternative rock. And so, like the second piece in our show, Counting Stars, is going to be something that people hear on the radio right now. So it's very contemporary and very much, I hope the crowd at the football games is like, hey, I know that song. I just heard it on the radio driving in type of thing.
Yeah, really. That was a good choice of music, I think, and the kids are doing good.
Yeah, the kids are doing great, and I think that the show's growing on them like it typically does. And so they have to picking the music is a challenge because they have to like the show because we're going to do it until the end of October. So what we pick has to be something that keeps them challenged and entertained and that they enjoy playing it because that is part of the performance when we perform is the whole how they sell it as performers on the field. So I think that when they start to see the audience reaction to the show, I think they'll really like it because it's got a great flow and has kind of something for everybody. The old timers like me are going to like, Come Sail Away and the Bon Jovi stuff. So it's got everything. I'm getting eaten alive.
Yeah, I know. Well, thank you, Mr. Gibbons. I think we'll let you go, but thank you very much. This is 17 years, right?
17 years for me, my 17th year coming to camp here at Oxford. So, yeah.
Great. Thank you. You always do a good job.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Jim Gibbons, high school band director. Okay, I'm here with Sean, one of the drum majorettes, right?
Yes.
And we have 4. Who are the other ones?
Carly Delapaz, Sammy Spacuzza, and Michaela Allen.
Okay. Well, this is our last night here, isn't it?
Yes.
Does lights out? Does that mean everybody's got to be in bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's getting pretty close. Who else do I have here? Mitchell.
Yep.
Okay. And which cabin are you in?
I'm in Cabin Eagle here.
Oh, you're an Eagle, and you're an Eagle too.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, this is the last night of band camp here. These are the cabins I say it. And should we go inside for a quick look? See what they're looking? Huh? Huh? No. No. Don't want mom and dad to see it.
It's a little messy.
It's really messy.
No. A bunch of kids in a cabin? Messy? I can't believe it.
Fine, enter at your own risk.
Let's see what these cabins look. Make sure everybody's decent.
Are you guys decent? Okay, they're coming here.
Here you go. Take the cameraman around.
Hi, well, welcome to Cabin Eagle. We have all of our bunks all set up and messy, and all our friends are hiding over here because they don't want to be seen. We pile all of our food on the shelf and come out, wherever you are.
And we prepared for the worst. The cabins were so bad.
Thanks for coming, but I want to go to bed. My feet hurt. See ya.